So, a very good morning to everyone. As you know, I am Anubhuti Shrivastava, and today my topic is of the Capstone project is Release Intelligent Hub, which is powered by a custom release intelligence skill that I built on Claude. So basically, this the problem statement or the project addresses a common challenge faced by the tech writers, documentation teams, and the product managers and release managers, that creating release documentation and communications is a very manual and repetitive process which is very time consuming and daunting, and we spend a significant effort gathering release information, validating content, and preparing customer facing release notes while maintaining the consistency and accuracy. So to solve this challenge, I developed a cloud skill. So basically, where the input is in the form of the structured CSV data, including the ID, type, feature descriptions, audience, impact, etc. details of every release item. And with the help of that skill, using prompt engineering techniques we used during this Claude workshop, the skill generates four key outputs. So basically, the first output is the customer facing release notes organized into various categories such as new features, enhancements, bug fixes. The second output would be an executive summary, highlighting a business impact for maybe 100 to 120 words. The third output is the quality validation report, which covers the clarity, consistency, completeness, grammar, and style compliance, which is kind of a reviewer's checklist. And the last is the SEO and geo optimization recommends, basically to improve keywords, meta descriptions, short descriptions, and titles, so that the release notes are discoverable within the documentation set or through the search engines like Google. So I'll move to the proof of concept. So here I'll start the demo video and I'll stop talking.
Do we have a background voice to this demo, Anubhuti?
No, I'll
Okay,
just I'll just narrate it.
okay,
So
yeah.
basically, I developed a skill under the skills folder, uh, basically just for the project specific thing. But I also developed after testing. I also developed it for to be global used under the commands folder. So this is the basically the input file which every release item and the every details inside it. And I did not use the terminal because I'm not very comfortable with it. But so I ran the skill in the Claude Code chat interface, and then it's asking me to process the CSV release data, basically paste the CSV release data, because I have designed the skill in that way. So I'm just pasting the release data here, and now it is processing. So after processing, we will see that it will generate four kind of outputs as I suggested in the prompt in my skill MD file. What I did, I added an output file to the outputs folder so that we can compare the before and after versions. So this was the input version, this was the before version, and I got four kind of outputs as like the desired ones. So this is the output version, basically the release notes, executive summary, quality validation report for the reviewers checklist, and SEO geo recommendations. So it's a production ready release kind of a package that you just have to copy paste it, and it would be you are ready to go. So this was my demo, and now coming to the learnings. So what learnings I applied? So basically I firstly I learn to develop a Claude skill. Then also the structured output and prompt engineering techniques, and also project documentation and standards, which are in the form of the Claude MD file, the project charter, and other files. So this was these were the workshops learnings which I applied in my project, and this is my public repo link, GitHub repo link, and it is a private, so everyone can access it. So yeah, that was it from my end, and